Hey guys, it's Lego Maestro here. So before the video gets started, I thought I would tell you that if anything is said unclearly in this video, there will be some subtitles up at the top, just in case, some things I didn't say perfectly clear. So, yeah, other than that, I will see you guys in the video and enjoy the story. Hey guys, it's Lego Maestro here, and welcome back to another voiced over video of Mega Walls. So the reason I'm voicing it over today instead of just playing and telling you is because A, sometimes I'll record games unprofessionally and use the gameplay so I can do things like this, and B, the last time I did a voiceover like this, you guys seem to really like it. Like, I got a bunch of awesome feedback from you guys. Yeah, so just thank you. It was really awesome. So, I am going to tell you this time about my trip to Colorado. Okay, so this happened a few months ago, and it was a week long. So we started packing on Thursday and left on Friday, which was the next day. And by the way, this was spring break, right? The week of spring break. Okay, so we left around 9 in the morning and picked up our grandpa to come with us. He owns the condo up in Colorado, so he always likes to come with us when we go up there. Now, just to clarify, the people in the car that are on this Colorado trip are me, my sister, my mom and dad, and my grandpa. So anyway, we drove for quite a few hours until 9 p.m. when we got to the hotel. We got settled into our room and decided to watch the Republican political debate. It was super entertaining. So, alright, if there are any of you who are wondering why it was super entertaining, right? It's because this year's debates are different from any other year of past debates, right? Want to know why? It's because Donald Trump is in the debates, and he makes the debates very entertaining. So if you don't watch politics because you think, oh, that they're boring, well, that might have been the case in the past years, but not this year. Man, I got way off track. So, after we spent the night in the hotel, we got up around 9 and ate breakfast. Then, we drove for more boring hours until 7 p.m. when we finally got to the condo. Once we unpacked, we decided to watch a TV show called Castle until we went to bed. You might have heard of it. It's a funny murder mystery show. So, the next day, we got up around 8 and ate breakfast and drove down to the ski slopes. By the way, when I say we drove down to the ski slopes, whenever I say that, I mean either my mom or dad, because I don't have a permit, don't plan to get one, but that's another story. So, my sister and dad and I got fitted into our helmets and skis and got ready to ski. Now, for those wondering, my mom wasn't skiing because she has a hurt knee, and my grandpa just stayed at the condo. So, anyway, this is probably like my 4th time skiing or so, but I happen to be pretty decent at it. My sister is pretty slow-paced, and my dad is a daredevil, so we decided just to go down the easiest slopes because that's what my sister can do. So, anyway, we did a few runs before, in one run in particular, something happened that changed what happened the week in Colorado. So we got off the lift and just did our normal skiing as usual down the slope. I was going at a pretty fast pace. About halfway down, I see my sister speed ahead of me, and I shout, "Getting the hang of it, huh?" She turned to the left, and I kept skiing down, just didn't think anything of it. Then not more than 5 seconds later, I hear a very loud bang. I look over and I see my dad flying over to help my sister, who just ran into one of the massive light poles. She was carried by staff down to the ski hospital, where she just recovered. So, after staying with her about 15 minutes, Dad and I decided to go back to skiing. This time we went on the intermediate slopes because those are the best. Super fun, you can just fly down them. Anyway, so here's some clips from that. So overall, Lauren had something pretty bad happen to her that day, but the day after would be my turn for something bad to happen. So the next day, I got up at 7:30, right? Ate breakfast and was at the slopes by 8:30. Why was I there at a punctual time, and why did I get up earlier than usual? Because I had lessons. Snowboarding lessons. I've always loved the idea of hoverboarding through the streets or something in real life, so snowboarding is as close as I'll ever get until a virtual reality program comes out or something. So either way, I decided to take lessons. The first half hour made me want to quit. So, when you get to the breaking point of a workout and you just can't move a muscle, and then you just want to rest for eternity? Yeah, well, I got to that breaking point, and then he told me to walk a mile up the hill. Again and again. Not to mention, I was horrible at snowboarding, so I could technically snowboard as far as keeping my balance as I boarded down a hill, but when it came to turning or stopping, I was out of luck. And that cost me later in the day when I had to snowboard to the bottom of the hill, make us turn, and stop. So I didn't stop. Instead, I plowed right through the instructor, who I ended up knocking off his snowboard and making him fall to the ground. And if that didn't score any points with him, the next time I boarded down the hill, I tried to make a turn, but instead I hit a pole right in my thigh. It hurt so bad, and it made it hard to do anything. So the next time after that I boarded down was the last one I ever did. I was just going down pretty fast, accidentally I might add, and when I tried to stop, I ended up doing a 180. So now I'm completely backwards and fell on my wrist and back. My wrist was hurt pretty bad, and so was my back. I wasn't able to ski for 2 days after that because of the injuries. The third day after the injury, I was alright, so I went back out there, and so did my sister. She gave it a try too. So we did just a normal, good skiing day. Neither of us had any injuries that day. It was just a good skiing day, you know? So we left at 4 and headed back to the condo. Then we ate dinner and got ourselves packed. I had to do chores after dinner to keep the condo nice for when we came back, and then I went to bed. Basically after that, we had a 2-day trip till we got back home. So yeah. A few months have passed after that, and I figure, hey, might as well make a video on it. You know, sorry it's a bit late, but I don't think the date really matters. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this game of Mega Walls. I mean, it was a pretty awesome clutch, and I was like, hey, you know what? I could use a little voicing over with this. Tell me what you thought in the comments. Tell me if you have any stories like this. Write them out in the comments if you have time. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. So later.